The city was a labyrinth of concrete and glass. A hazy dusk settled over the sprawling metropolis. Below, the streets buzzed with the relentless energy of urban life. The rush-hour traffic looked like a river of red and white lights.
He was on the rooftop of a nondescript office building, a shadow among shadows. A worn, leather briefcase was clutched in his hand. He could feel the wind whipping around him. He could taste the grit of the city in the air. He knew they were coming.
A voice crackled through the comm system. Target acquired on rooftop Delta 6. Intercept and retrieve the package. Lethal force authorized. Their tone was cold, professional, deadly.
The figure adjusted his grip on the briefcase. His eyes scanned the surrounding rooftops. He knew the value of what he carried. He also knew the price that would be paid to take it from him. He had to disappear.
The first shots rang out. They echoed through the concrete canyons. He was already moving. He broke into a run, his boots pounding on the rooftop gravel. Behind him, more figures emerged. They were shadows, just like him. But these shadows carried guns, mercenaries.
He vaulted over an air conditioning unit. He could hear the mercenaries gaining on him. Their footsteps were heavy and determined. He had to put distance between them. He had to find a way out.
Don't let him get away!
He's heading for the edge.
Cut him off!
He reached the edge of the building. He glanced down at the dizzying drop. There was no time to hesitate. He had to trust his instincts. He took a running leap.
He soared through the air for a heart-stopping moment. The ground rushed towards him. He landed on the rooftop of the adjacent building. He rolled to absorb the impact. He was back on his feet in an instant. He couldn't stop. Not now.
He sprinted across the rooftop, scanning for his next move. He spotted it. A cable stretched between his building and the next. He grabbed a grappling hook from his belt. He attached it to the cable and clipped the other end to his harness. He took a deep breath and leaped into the void.
The wind whipped past him as he swung across the chasm. He could hear the mercenaries shouting from behind. They were close, too close.
He slammed into the wall of the opposite building. He pushed himself off and kept running.
He reached the edge of the rooftop. He looked up. A helicopter. It was hovering above, its rotors churning the air.
A spotlight locked onto him. He was trapped. The mercenaries on the rooftop behind him were closing in. He was surrounded.
He quickly unzipped a side pocket of his briefcase. Inside was a small metallic device, an EMP. It was a last resort.
He activated the device. A pulse of electromagnetic energy surged outward, frying circuitry and disabling electronics. The helicopter's engine sputtered and died. The drones that had joined the pursuit plummeted from the sky.
He had bought himself some time, but he knew it wouldn't be enough. He had to find a way out.